I'm so sorry. I just went through the wrong drive-thru.
Oh, you did. Thank you. Have a good day.
Oh my god, you guys. I just went through the Pan Express drive-thru and I meant to go through the Starbucks drive-thru. Okay, they're right by each other. Ugh. I have a second interview.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Do you want any straws with the drink?
That's okay, thank you. Awesome, thank you.
And do you need the receipt?
That's okay, thank you so much.
Have a good day.
You too. Hi, my name is Sierra. I am currently a nursing student and I have been documenting my experiences and sharing my journey with you guys, and I am so excited to continue sharing more. Hi guys, I hope you all are doing really wonderful and taking care of yourself and enjoying the sunshine and the longer, lighter days that we're having. I know I am. I just went through Starbucks and got a matcha for myself. I'm going over to my mom's really quickly, so I got her a little drink even though she said she didn't want anything. I know she will want it. I never thought that I liked matchas. I used to work at a coffee shop and we had matchas and I hated them, but the other day I was at Starbucks studying and I decided to go out on a whim and have a matcha. I actually got it with almond milk because they didn't have oat milk and it was so good. And today they had oat milk, so I got it with oat milk. I'm excited to drink that. Today is a very exciting day. So, it's currently 1:05 and at 2 o'clock I have a meeting over Zoom with my clinical instructor and my CTA, just kind of discussing how my IP in the emergency department has been going, because we are kind of midway through the term, so we're just touching base and communicating with each other and talking about what's working and what's not working, what we need to improve upon. I believe it should be short, so I have that. And then at 4 o'clock, oh my gosh, I have a second interview with the hospital for a position in the emergency department. So it's a new grad resident position. It's at a really good hospital. You know, they are not hiring that many people in this department. There's a lot of us interviewing, let me tell you. My classmates are interviewing, and there's multiple nursing schools close to that hospital that I'm sure are all interviewing for these positions. However, I am going to be positive. I have a feeling it's going to go really, really well, and I know and truly believe in my heart that everything will work out exactly how it's supposed to. And if anything, this gives me experience interviewing and asking and answering questions to a panel. So yeah, that's super, super exciting. I have a little folder here with my resumes. Oops, that's upside down. I printed off this really cute design from Canva. I decided to kind of make this resume to reflect myself and my personality, because at the end of the day, when you are hiring a person for a position, you want to hire somebody that you like, somebody that you know will get along with the rest of your staff. And you know, we are all qualified, we're all equal at this point, because we are all new grads graduating from nursing school. However, there might be people that work already within the hospital and facility that know the managers, so seniority comes into play, which I totally understand. But I have a good feeling. I'm gonna be positive. I'm gonna have my mom drill me with some questions before I go for the interview. And then they told us that we would hear back by next week. So of course, I will keep you guys updated and in the loop. I've been trying to be completely transparent with my nursing school journey and sharing and telling you guys as much as I possibly can. So that is what's happening today. I am super, super stoked. Oh. Weird. I think I actually might like it better with almond milk. I know what it is. I got a little bit of honey last time. I need to get going because I have to drive to my mom's and then I have to get onto that Zoom meeting really quickly. You guys, look how cute my mother is. She got me this little koozie because it came with craft beer dog treats. For Kipper. He's gonna love these. Peanut butter flavor is his favorite. Hello, so I am interview ready and it is literally pouring out here like badly. And luckily, by the good grace of God, I somehow left a rain jacket in my car, or else I would have been totally screwed walking into the interview. So this is a good start, definitely a good start. I had my meeting with my CTA, my clinical instructor, and that went really good. 3:34. I need to use the restroom before the interview, but I think I'm gonna head in now just to be in there a little bit early and kind of scope the place out. So wish me luck. Hi, cutie. Hi, Munchkin. I miss you. Okay, I really did. I really did. He is being oh, okay. All right, that sounds good to me. Are you so excited to see your mama? I'm so excited to see you. I love you so much. Okay, gotta calm down. Okay, so I just got home. Oh, all right. I did a little bit of shopping, not really. I went to TJ Maxx and Target because I had to get some makeup, and God, TJ Maxx has such cute furniture right now. It is so hard not to spend money that I don't have. Like, there's just so much stuff I want, so much home decor, clothes, summer things, and like, I have to stop myself because I am not in a position to purchase those items right now. I'm having to pay for the NCLEX, which comes out to be around $480, plus another $70 for your fingerprints. So that is a fee that I wasn't necessarily aware of. I think I've mentioned that before. And then just a lot of little things coming up. So try to be smart with my money, and I also want to buy some cute new scrubs this summer before I start my job. But anyways, you're probably wondering how my interview went, and I will briefly tell you guys because I'm really hungry and I need to grab a snack. And I also had like a matcha, and I had 2 cups of coffee, and I feel like I'm going crazy. Like during the interview, I felt my eyes like glitching. Anyways, it was about an hour long, very long interview. I was like, wow, this is long. That was something I wasn't prepared for. It went really well. Everybody was kind, and they still have more interviews, and they're going to be making their decision next week and let everybody know regardless if you get hired or not. This is at a different facility than I'm doing my IP at, and I think, you know, I think I want to get hired on where I'm doing my IP at. I just haven't had an interview yet. That's still in the works. I've applied. So we'll see what happens. Everything is sort of kind of up in the air, and that's okay because I know everything will work out perfectly. But the interview went good. I was thinking it would be really good to sit down and make a video about interviews since I'll be having several of them, and kind of give you guys like, I don't know, tips and tricks and what to expect from my perspective and things like that, because I feel like it could be super useful because I never really got that. I like kind of had that from my brother, but I really didn't know necessarily what to expect besides just Googling interview questions and kind of comparing it to previous interviews I've had for other jobs before. But yeah, it's good. It's over. It went good. I'm ready to get changed into some comfy clothes, and of course I will keep you guys updated on everything that happens next week. And you know, again, I know everything will work out exactly how it's supposed to, but yeah, we will see what happens. I'm gonna get changed, I'm hungry, and I want to cuddle with Campy. I'm gonna do a little haul for you guys. So this is the moisturizer I got because I just ran out of my other one from First Aid Beauty. They are literally the best if you have super dry skin like me. I've spent so much money on so many moisturizers, and this has worked amazingly. I've actually never tried this specific one, but I looked up the reviews before I bought it at TJ's, and it has good reviews. This is great for eyebrow gel. I like it. It's clear. You can also put it on your eyelashes. This is my favorite finishing spray, the Dewy Finish by NYX. I think that's how you pronounce it. I needed a new eyebrow pencil, so oops, I got one of theirs as well. And then I also use this for my lashes and brows. So yippee to only buying the necessities. Hi. Do not let his cute face fool you. Yesterday, oh my gosh, I didn't tell you guys this, but I had this big, like really cute stand-up mirror and it was leaned against the wall and I knew this was going to happen. I literally knew it. I'm on the bed, the mirror is in the room, and all of a sudden I see him hit it with his head and it was like everything was slow motion. I was like, Camper, get out of the way! And then the mirror just smacked, hit the hardwood floors, and that was that. There was glass everywhere and it was really fun to clean up. It is what it is. I knew that that was gonna happen. I just didn't think that it was gonna happen this soon. I knew I should have put it in a different place or like done something differently with it. However, I am thankful that something like that did not happen when my boyfriend and I were gone, because sometimes we'll put all 3 dogs back in that room. And I can't imagine like if they're roughhousing and then they knock over the mirror and then there's literally glass everywhere and like us coming home to that, and like that would have been a disaster. So the silver lining in every situation, right? Also, if you can envision something happening, like something's gonna fall or break, you should probably move it so you don't waste $100. So that's that. Good morning. Today's gonna be a great day. It is beautiful out, sunny. I don't have school. Well, I mean, I have school, like I have homework assignments to do, but I don't actually have to physically go to school. And then I don't have clinical today. I'll have that tomorrow. So we got a good chunk of the day to knock some stuff out, be productive. I have a little to-do list over here I'm gonna show you guys. First, I want to briefly talk about this journal. Camper! He's a bad boy. He is literally mezzos. He turned 1 and then he is just, he needs exercise. I need to take him on a walk today, so we'll definitely do that. But I received this journal from a company called Intelligent Change, and it's called the 5-Minute Journal. And it's so funny because I used to do stuff like this and then, you know, life gets hectic and then you lose certain habits. I've bought in journals before where I write in them every single day things that I am grateful for, just because when you are showing gratitude, I truly believe that you attract more positive and good things in your life. I just think that that's how it works, regardless of, you know, your circumstance or situation. This is super cool because it actually has basic principles, a lot of stuff explaining it. Basically, you just write the date and then it gives you a little quote on the top. And this one is literally, it's the first one in this, and this is one of my favorite quotes ever. Pretty sure my mom has said something like along these lines. When life is sweet, say thank you and celebrate. And when life is bitter, say thank you and grow. I love that, I love that, it's so true. Anyways, wow, I'm getting emotional and it's like 9:30 in the morning. Okay, so you write 3 things that you're grateful for, 3 things that would make today great, and then a daily affirmation. And then you come back to this at night and then you write 3 highlights of the day and something that you learned today. This literally took me 2 minutes to do. It is such a minuscule amount of time in your day, and everybody has the time to do something like that. Like if something is important to you, regardless of how busy you are, you'll make time for it. So I just started it. This is the first day. I'm going to try to keep up with this for the remainder of the year, but I like it. It's just a way to set a positive tone for the beginning of your day. If you guys are interested in checking out some of their products, they have other books and various things like that. I'll have their link in the description box down below with a 10% discount code, I believe. I think the discount code is called iChange. Again, it'll all be in the description box, but I just wanted to share that with you guys because I only share things that I truly love and like believe in, and this is super cute. It's also like this cute little linen material. I think you can get it in other colors, but yeah. Now moving on to the big stuff. So I've shown you guys this before. I have this little notepad. It says wake up and work, and this is where I do my little to-do list. Obviously I have my planner, which has like really important stuff that I know is due, or clinical times or things like that that I do a month in advance. But every day I also have more stuff to do because that's adulthood, super fun. I will show you guys my to-do list and then we'll get started. Oh, also, I just remembered something that was hilarious. Yesterday before my interview, I brought lipstick because I was like, okay, I don't wear lipstick that much anymore. I definitely used to when I was like 19, 20, 21, and now I don't go out really. Like I don't really get ready, even like put on mascara, eyeliner, or anything like that. And I was like, I'm gonna wear lipstick to this interview, like, you know, make me look more put together. And I started applying it, And then I was like, wait, I'm about to put on a freaking mask because the interview was actually at the hospital, and so we're wearing masks, obviously. Just a heads up, do not put lipstick on when you're putting on a mask. Not fun. And also, bring a breathable mask, because when you are in an interview, like mine was an hour long, you're obviously nervous, you know what I mean? I feel like I was like kind of hyperventilating with this mask on my face. It was a normal surgical mask, but it wasn't ideal. I would have probably brought like, actually I don't even know if you could bring a cloth mask in there. I feel like I would have brought in something different. But yeah, that's just my little tip of the day, I guess. So my intention is to enjoy the sunshine because it's beautiful out. I have fingerprints that I have to get done at 11 o'clock. This is for my NCLEX. It's just like a mile away. I already paid for it. I think it was like $70. I need to get those done. I have an appointment then. I have a discussion post that is due. I have competencies that are due. I want to do 50 questions on UWorld today. I need to do an Insta post for my Etsy Insta account, which I actually already did. And then I need to package and mail Etsy orders. I also need to edit Camper's 1-year video because I want to get that out to you guys. I need to, this is hush hush. I'm ordering a sign on Etsy. So we will see what that is eventually. And I need to list some new toppers on my Etsy account. So fun, good day. I think my boyfriend and I are eventually gonna go to Costco and get some groceries and things like that. So it's gonna be a good day. I sure as hell look like I just rolled out of bed. Officially made it to where I'm getting my fingerprints scanned. This is for the NCLEX for the Oregon State Board of Nursing. Only certain locations do this, so if you know that you have to do this, just, you know, kind of get on top of that. The spots can fill up quickly because we all are kind of like graduating at the same time, so everybody needs to get it done. But also you can't do it, at least in my case, until you complete like an application and pay the like fee, and then it sends you an email with a code to set up your fingerprints. I feel like that made no sense, but I'm gonna go in now. Oh my gosh, okay, so I'm in the middle of packaging some orders right now. I have a missed call and then a voicemail, and then I listened to it, and it was actually from a hospital that I applied for. I applied for 2, and remember yesterday I had my second interview with one of them, but it was the other hospital calling to set up an interview with me for the ER, which is where I want to work. I called her back and left her voicemail, but she also sent me an email, and I officially scheduled a time for my interview with them, which will be next week. I've been in this facility before. I've had a really great experience, and so this is a big deal. I am super happy. I've been waiting to hear back from this hospital, and I've been like twiddling my thumbs. So this puts me in a damn good mood. Anyways, I need to finish packaging up these orders. It's taking way longer than I thought. It's already noon. So that's that. All done. Here you go. Okay. It's your little lammy. It's your little lammy. Hi. Hi guys, so it's almost 2 o'clock. I'm about to go in and, what the heck? Okay, I'm gonna go in and have a clinical shift today in the ED, so I'll be there from 2 to 2:30 in the morning. But I have a feeling it's gonna be a good day. I love the emergency department, so I feel like every day is a good day. As much as it's really hard to see a lot of things that you have to see, I love being in there, I love the environment, and I love you know, knowing that I can hopefully impact people's lives because they are truly impacting mine. So yeah, with that being said, I wanted to show you guys something I thought that was kind of funny. I was like packing my lunch, I guess it's more like your dinner. I was telling my boyfriend about this. I literally have 4 drinks in there. I've got my kombucha, I've got my protein shake, I've got my Celsius. You best believe I'm gonna need this soon. Even though I had 2 cups of coffee, which is so weird. I never have that much coffee. And I just chugged an emergency. I got some water. So we are fully locked and loaded, prepared for the shift. It's gonna be a good one. I'm just getting my snuggles in before I go to clinical. Hi guys, it's the next day. It's almost 2 o'clock. Well, it's about 1:40ish. I have to be at the hospital at 2 o'clock. I have a half clinical today. And so I'll be there till 9, and then tomorrow I have a HESI test. Last night, I started to feel not very good. I don't know, I was getting like a runny nose and stuff at the hospital. I was there till 2:30. And between the hours of 10 and 2:30 when I was there, oh hi, we had like over 10 children come in, like between the ages of 2 and 5. All for like a runny nose, sore throat, somewhat of a fever. And it was interesting. So there's definitely something going around. But I feel better today. I have some cough drops with me just because my throat's a little sore. It'll only be half shift, so it'll go by fairly quickly, and I'll miss my little munchkin. Also, during my shift yesterday, I asked my boyfriend how's Camper and his Lammy doing, that stuffed animal I got him yesterday, and I'm gonna insert the picture he sent me. So yeah, Camper had him for less than like, what, 3-4 hours, and he destroyed him. That's why you cannot have nice things. That's why you cannot have nice things. You just can't. Anyways, that's the latest, that's a scoop. I need to go. I think it's gonna be a really good day. I'm excited. I love that you are. Love you so much. I'm gonna miss you so much. You are my bestest friend in the whole entire world. You are my baby. You little stinky. Hello. It is, oh my gosh, that's how my day went today. That was a good day. It's 9:16, just now leaving. Did a Foley right before I left, so I'm gonna go home and head straight to the shower per usual, but it was a really good day. I was only there for 7 hours, so it goes by super quick, and I'm still not feeling too hot, but I need to get it together because I have a HESI tomorrow from 12 to 4, and it'll be 160 questions, so super fun. I'm gonna go home, eat some dinner. I think my boyfriend may have made soup, hopefully. And then cuddle with my Camper, and then rest up. And yeah, good day at the hospital today. To make the rainbow. Good morning, it is around 10 a.m. I'm about to meet up with my carpool group because we are heading to school to take our second HESI. To be honest, I have not studied enough for this thing, so that's where we're at with that. I'm also not feeling too hot. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but we will get through this. All is gonna be a-okay, and I'll let you know how everything goes after. Hi guys, so I'm just finishing up a little bit of homework that I told my CTA I would do. He gave me a couple medications and wanted me to get their push times and the normal doses, IV push times and IV normal doses
for adults, and so I wrote it down in my little notebook. And something that I wanted to mention that I wish I would have done a long time ago is, I'm sure you guys as nursing students bring clipboards and pieces of paper because we often have to do care plans. But I found this cute kind of like mini, it's like in between like a pocket size and like a normal size notebook at TJ Maxx. And I wish I would have started bringing it to my IP rotations the first time I went. But I started a couple days ago, and I've just been taking notes of things that I want to remember, things that stand out, or things that I want to do research on later on. So I have the little dates right here, and then just various information, and then the homework that I was doing for my CTA I put in here. Before I move on, I want to kind of mention something that I thought was interesting because it wasn't really discussed in school, and it's about pushing IV medication. You tend to do IV medication administration a little bit later on in your program, at least for us. Something that is really interesting is, let's use morphine for example, because I just looked that one up. So it's an IV push, and you administer it slowly over 45 minutes. So let's just like hypothetically speak here. Your patient has a peripheral IV and their AC, and then you have the pigtail, like the little tubing that's hooked up to the catheter in their arm. And so when you're administering medication, the tubing, the pigtail that's hooked up to the IV is, you know what, let's Google this. I Googled it at the hospital the other day. I'm gonna Google it now so I can actually be informative and tell you guys this. So IV pigtail tubing size. Okay, I can't find the answer to this right now, and I don't have a lot of time. And I wanna mention this before I go to clinical. So I'm gonna Google the answer like on my own time, and I'll put it right here on the screen so you know. So basically there's a certain amount of volume that's actually in the IV tubing. So hypothetically speaking, you're pushing morphine, pushing it super slowly over those 45 minutes. When you initially start pushing it, before you do, you always check the patency of the IV with a normal saline flush. So when you are pushing that morphine initially, that first amount that you're pushing super slowly, you're pushing it super slowly actually in the tubing. So it's not in their body yet, because there is tubing that the drug will go through first before it's actually administered into their vein. So with that being said, I didn't really think about that. We didn't really talk about that in school. I feel like it's a really good point, because at the end of administering medication, like when you first start administering an IV push and you need to push it slowly, you just start doing it slowly the entire time, right? So you're done with your morphine now, and you go grab another saline flush, right? Because you flush after each medication. And then you push the saline flush super fast, and that's that. Do you see what happened there? So there's still morphine in the pigtail tubing that's hooked up to the IV. So the saline flush needs to be pushed slowly, not the entire flush. It's just a certain amount, whatever amount that tubing holds, that I Googled for you guys, that I'm putting on the screen because I don't know. Somebody just told me this too. I can't believe I forgot. I'm gonna write it down in my notebook here. But I hope that makes sense. I feel like I kind of like explained that weirdly, but just something to keep in mind, you know, that I feel like they never talked about in school, and I never thought about it until I'm really administering these medications. Granted, I'm not administering narcotics that need to be wasted. I'm just using that as an example. We're not allowed to do that in school. So that's that. Yesterday I had class, well, not really class, I had a HESI exam that I told you guys about. That went all right. I still didn't get the score I need to get. Nobody I know did. Nobody I talked to after the exam got a passing score. I don't think. So there's a ton of us that are going to be taking it for the third time in 2 weeks. I think the problem is that we like take it and then we only have 2 weeks to study and do better, and that's like not a long time, especially when we have clinicals and like some of us are working and life, you know, all that. I wish they would have spaced it out like every 3 weeks, because our class is 10 weeks long, so we could have done one in the beginning and then 3 weeks and 3 weeks, you know, just so we would have been like thinking about it and been more prepared for it, because it just feels super rushed. So yeah, didn't pass it, not the only one. I think the actual class average was 10 points below passing, so that's not good. I don't know what that means. I don't think that the HESI is like a really good indicator of how we're gonna do on the NCLEX, although a lot of people say that, but then there's a ton of people that say the HESIs are nothing like the NCLEX. So, you know, everybody has their own opinions. That's that. Class is over. I have clinical, and then I have several days off this week to get caught up on life, on my Etsy shop, on homework. Also, I have an interview tomorrow in the ER, another one, and this is the facility I like a lot. So we're gonna hope that that goes well, and then I'll talk to you guys more about that tomorrow, but I need to get my shoes on and head to the hospital. Hi, beautiful. I'm gonna miss you. I'll miss you so much. I love you. Hello. Clinical is done. It's a little after 3. I had to stay later because we had kind of a lot of things happening late with our patient, but it was a wonderful day. I'd love to fill you guys in about it more tomorrow, and that is exactly what I'll do. Wow, this ankle is beautiful. I am like getting to that point where I'm so tired. I'm like delirious and I have a ton of energy. You know what I mean? So I hope that I'll be able to fall asleep soon and get some rest because I have an interview in 11 hours. Yay! Good morning. Good morning, you guys. It is 10:46. So yesterday, well, technically not yesterday, this morning, sorry, Camper's drinking his water. Yesterday morning, I got home a little after 3 in the morning, and I woke up at like 7:30. I had a really hard time falling asleep, and then I had a really hard time like trying to sleep in. So that's gonna be super fun when I'm trying to adjust to working night shifts, because I know that that is a common thing for new grads in my area. We all tend to work nights, especially if we get hired on in a specialty unit. So yeah, I'll just worry about that when that happens. So anyways, 10 in the morning, almost 11 right now. I have an interview at 2. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to fill you guys in on my past couple clinical shifts in the hospital, having these ER rotations, and just kind of what's been going on. I just feel so fortunate to be in the ER because yesterday I got to see and help so many people from all ages and all different like presenting circumstances and things like that. I cared for a 2-year-old. I kind of helped assist, mostly observed care for a 2-hour-old newborn, cared for an 80-year-old woman, cared for a woman in her early 20s. I mean, just so many different things. And that's one thing that I really enjoy about the ER is you get to see so much, and so much that you see is actually extremely applicable to Camper, your everyday life. You know, people come in for a lot of things and they don't actually need to be admitted into the hospital, and sometimes they don't even leave with a prescription or anything. It's really neat to just be there and help care for people, and it's amazing too because I feel like in the beginning of nursing school, when we're just doing like our normal clinical shifts before we do our IP, we're all so obsessed with like getting an opportunity to do skills like IVs or Foley's or NG tubes. And I guess this depends on the department that you do your IP in, but in the ER, I feel like there's so many opportunities. Like I do Foley's every shift, or straight caths, IVs every single shift, a lot of those definitely. And then I've got to observe 2 NG tubes. I was gonna do one last night. I like kind of started it, and honestly I kind of chickened out. I know that I feel like that's something I need to work on. I'm often like, oh no, you can do it first, like you do it. And sometimes I need to learn how to just like step up and try something and have more confidence in myself, because I just get like scared or frightened. But I think that's gonna come with time. I remember being really scared to do an IV, and now it's like literally second nature. I can have a full-blown conversation with somebody and give somebody an IV and do it correctly, and it comes with ease some of the time. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm truly so grateful to be doing this. Like, I literally look forward to going to the hospital for 12.5-hour days. I can't say that I ever felt that way, ever, in any job, ever. Like, I truly enjoy it and I look forward to it, and I think that's so important, especially when you're first starting something. Like, if you're not super excited about it in the beginning, like, certain things fade away, and it's really important, I feel, to be passionate about what you're doing with your life. Your career takes up so much of your livelihood, your time, and it's important to love what you do. I'm really hoping I can get a job in the ER. A lot is weighing on this interview at 2 o'clock. I hate thinking about it that way, but it's all gonna be good. I know it's going to go well. It's all gonna be dandy. I'm trying to think. Still feeling under the weather. There definitely is something going around. But I just want to kind of end the vlog here and say adios, because I'm gonna start up a new vlog with my interview and fill you guys in on all of that. I have a lot to do today. Gotta do some UWorld, gotta package some Etsy orders, and I need to get started on it. And so that will all continue on into my new vlog, where I will chat with you guys about my interview. Also, if you've been watching my other videos, you know that I had another interview for the ER at another hospital. I had 2 interviews actually. They're only taking 2 resident positions. It's very, very competitive, this hospital, because they allow exemptions for the vaccination. So a lot of people have flocked there, and then a lot of students are applying for their facility. A couple of my friends heard back and they got their verdict from the facility. Again, they only are hiring 2 people. I haven't gotten an email yet, so I'm waiting for that. But again, I have faith that it's all gonna work out exactly how it's supposed to. And this is me to you saying that if you're on the tail end of nursing school, or if you're just starting it, or if you haven't yet, don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone and volunteer for clinical shifts that maybe you normally wouldn't think that you would like, or maybe you don't feel like you're ready for, or something like that, because you'll really be surprised. You'll surprise yourself with how capable you are, and you might be surprised of what you find you really love and enjoy. I definitely didn't think stepping into nursing that I was gonna love the ER. Like, I never thought that would be a thing, but I love the ER. I really do. I love being there for people the first moment they come in, because that can make such an impact on somebody's entire stay. I love being there and understanding what's going on with them, and putting them at ease and making them feel comfortable and talking with them. That's what I love the most. So that is that. Going to end the vlog here. If you stuck with me this long, thank you. Sorry, my voice is so nasally and annoying. I know. You guys, drink up your emergency. Something is going around. Again, thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me. Take care. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. Happy May. And happy almost official summer. Who the hell is ready for summer break? I am. Okay, not that I'm really gonna have a summer break, because we'll be studying for the NCLEX, but that's okay. All is fine, because eventually we will finally be making money as a nurse. I'm really looking forward to that first paycheck. All right, I have a lot of stuff to do, so I will chat with you guys in my next vlog. Bye. The little baby says bye too. You know, you love him. Oh, I really don't know what I would have done without Camper. I literally cannot imagine my life without him. He's the best person I've ever met. And yes, he is a person.